Welcome, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We are going to be doing a whole call on the Kona challenge. First of all, I just want to give a huge shout out to our amazing leaders. Thank you, Stacy, so much for putting this presentation together. But you guys, tonight, we're going to be talking about the Kona challenge, and these leaders, we've got Chelsea, Jen, Stacy, Ashley, it's Allison. It's going to be amazing. I just want to give a huge shout out to our leaders for pulling all of this together, but we're going to be talking about the Kona challenge and how to really strategize this, because you might have initially looked at it and have gone, oh my gosh, Kona, it looks phenomenal. I would love to do it. I don't know how to get those points. I don't know, this might look kind of hard. I don't know, can I really do this? And I want to tell you, yes, you can. Can I just say, Young Living will do this contest, something similar. A couple of years ago, it was the Dream 500. Before then it was Dream 1000. They do these sort of contests every couple of years. And our team consistently earns prizes and earns these trips. This is not just necessarily for someone who might be a super high enroller, an influencer. We've had many people go on this trip and win these prizes who teach classes in person, maybe do vendor events, maybe do one-on-ones. We've had so many people win these challenges. And so I just want to let you know, first of all, this challenge, can you do it? Yes, you can. It really is for everyone, okay, no matter where you're starting out. And in fact, if you're just coming back into the business, this is the perfect challenge for you. If you've been a longtime user of Young Living products and you're just becoming interested in the business, this is perfect for you. And maybe you're somewhere in between, right? Maybe you're new to the products, maybe you've done the business on and off. This really is for everybody. And we're going to talk about specific strategies and how you can maximize points. There's totally a strategy to this, and we're going to be bringing it tonight and telling you how to do it. But first of all, I just wanted to say that this really is for everyone. And what I love about this type of challenge is it really helps to give us that motivation, because whether it's, you guys, Ningxia Red for a year, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of the prizes, but oil sets, thieves for a year, of course, the Kona trip in itself, there's so many different prizes you could be winning. And I just want to let you know, right? Maybe that initial goal is getting 20 points or getting 40 points. Everybody on this team can do it. And we're going to be right here with you to help you do it. So just really excited and cannot wait. And just, kind of backing it up just a little bit. If you don't know me, Tracy Black, I just get so excited. So I wanted to jump right in. But I want you to think about this. If you've been doing the business, why did you get started with the business? And who even introduced you to oils to begin with? Because maybe you're new and you're not sure if the business is for you. So just kind of go back to that and think, why did you get started with Young Living? I will tell you, for me, it was, my husband has autoimmune issues. I've shared his story many times. And I started becoming a label reader, first with food, then with stuff in our homes, because I found out that cleaners and personal care products could make his condition worse. And as I was reading the cleaning products, I was like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? And that's how we got started with Young Living. And you know what? What if my enroller never introduced oils to me? It literally makes me teary-eyed to think about it, because I would probably be using department store junk, thinking that was okay. And his symptoms would probably still be in the toilet because we didn't know any better, right? Somebody cared enough about me, right? My enroller cared enough about me, Lindsay, to share the oils with me and to share this natural lifestyle, just like someone shared with you this amazing lifestyle, and shared with you how much oils can make a difference. So think about that. What if you don't have your thieves, right? Just a little while ago, I packed up my husband, we're moving, and I gave him a bottle of thieves. I'm like, you're going to need this. You have to have. So it's like, boom. Then the thieves sanitizer, then his rutabaga. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, his little oily, toiletry bag, it was all oily products. Our life was very different, 10 years ago when we didn't have our oils. What if we didn't have these products in our home? I can't even imagine what life would be like now. So I want you to think about that. What would life be like now right? If you didn't have your oils. Think about all the people you know who don't have oils yet. Coworkers, friends, your neighbors, right? People maybe you haven't even met yet. There are so many people who don't know the power of these oils, of these amazing products. And you could be the person that introduces that to them. So that's what I want you to think about with this challenge, right? It's so much more, of course, the prizes. I'm definitely like a red personality. I like winning and I like prizes, but it's so much more than that. It's also just whose life could you be changing because you introduced Young Living to them? And maybe this is the challenge, right? That will get you to like make that first step, that you could be that person for someone else, right? Just like somebody introduced oils to you, you could be that person for someone else. So just kind of food for thought as we're kind of like gearing up and thinking of this challenge. So let me show you, let's kind of get started. So the magic, right? What is the magic with this challenge? Like I said, this is your opportunity to help and serve others, right? People who have no idea what oils, what Young Living is. This is your chance to be that person who introduces it to them. And for you, you guys, Young Living has the most generous compensation plan. This is an opportunity for you to diversify your income. You could be bringing in a new income stream, or maybe you've already been doing Young Living. This is an opportunity for you, right, to earn even more. You know, you earn 50% faster. You earn that 50% commission on new orders in their first month, right? And you continue to earn after that. So if nothing else, right, this is a great way for you to put money in your pocket, right, to pay for, oh my goodness, eggs. Last year it was gas. I feel like right now it's eggs, right? Or eggs like crazy for you right now. It's like ridiculous. To, pay for groceries, to pay for dance lessons, or to pay for karate lessons for your kids, to help pay for that car payment, right? Young Living is another income stream for you and for your family. And the other thing is, this Kona challenge is another way for you to leverage that income, right? So your customers, did you know this? So I do affiliate marketing, I've done affiliate marketing in the past, and you get paid that for that one-time sale. Young Living pays you, right, for life. The customers that you enroll, you earn commissions on them for as long as they're ordering, right? So this is just a fantastic way for you to leverage that. And for you to show other people how to do it too. And then, of course, you could earn a ton of free oils. Like I said earlier, a year's supply of Ninja Red or Thieves, or even this amazing trip to Kona. So what does it take to get started with this? It's really just getting that business essentials kit. If you're already a brand partner, you're in. You paid for it that one time, you're golden. If you're new to the business, you haven't jumped into the business just yet, it really is just a one-time fee. It's $14.95. It's called the Business Essentials Kit. And what's fabulous about it is you get a bunch of tools to help you get started. You can get myYL.com, which is a personal website. You get YL Insights. You get a brand partner kit, which even has a booklet on how to get started with sharing. So it's everything you need right out of the gate. The other things that you need to do for this business, for this challenge, is your time and energy. It's going to take some time and it's going to take some effort, right, to earn your spot in the challenge and to grow your business over the next 6 months. But let me just tell you, it's going to be so worth it, because again, you're introducing new families, right, to this lifestyle. You're earning 50% in that first month and continuing to earn on everybody you enroll, every month after that. And you get to, like we said earlier, leverage that income, right? Because once you show other people how to do the business, right? You enroll too, they enroll too. We'll get to some strategies with that in just a bit. But you're earning not only on the customers that you enroll, but also on people that they enroll too. So just a huge way for you to keep earning. But here's the thing is, what's lovely about this business is you get to decide what this looks like, right? Like my business day looks very different compared to your business day or other leaders, right? You get to decide, right, how you can set up your business. Maybe it's waking up early in the morning. Maybe it's, maybe working a few hours late at night. Maybe it's, working while the kids are at school or on weekends. Maybe it's social media or classes or one-on-ones. You absolutely get to choose your hours and how you get to do it, which is the most amazing thing I feel like about this business. And let me just tell you, we have all walks of life doing it, right? Again, not just, we've got only in-person classes here or only influencers here. We've got people who do all of the above, some of the above, or maybe they're just really, really good at what they do in classes or vendor events. We runs the gamut. And so don't feel like you have to do it any one way. You get to choose how to do it. So super excited. And now we're going to go on and learn more about the contest. So I think I'm passing this off to, let me see.
Stacy,
who's going to talk about prizes and points. Thanks, girl.
Thank you. That was awesome, Tracy. Prizes and points. I get to talk about all the fun stuff. I love a good prize. This is super exciting. And there are all sorts of prize levels available through this challenge. So I'm going to walk you through what all is available, but I want you to, can you guys hear me okay? Okay. And I just want you to think, so personally, anytime there's been a challenge like this, I have not yet won the trip to Hawaii, but I have always won the oils. You are not going to put free oils in front of me and I'm not going to get them. And the oils are like the easiest thing to get. So let's just first talk about what is available and up for grabs. So first of all, you can, with earning 20 points, and we're going to talk through how you earn these points in a minute. But first, earning 20 points, you can get up to $253 worth of oils, which includes a 5 ml of highest potential, which is a gorgeous blend, Palo Santo, 5 ml, a 15 ml of Peace and Calming, and then an exclusive bamboo oil case. I don't think we've seen a picture of that. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm sure it's adorable. And then if you earn 30 points, you get all those oils I just mentioned, plus Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, a 5 ml. That is amazing. Dreamcatcher 15 ml. Who uses Dreamcatcher for sleep at night? Me. I make a roller of it. I love it all over me. And then a 15 ml of Valor, all amazing. And that total is valued, or all those oils are valued at $622. And then if you earn 40 points, you get all those oils plus a 5 ml of neroli. Do y'all know what neroli is? Neroli is one of the 3 oils that we get from the orange tree. Okay, and this is the one that comes from the petals. It's like the most glorious part of the orange. It's wonderful. 5 ml of sacred frankincense, 5 ml of Melissa, also amazing. I can honestly say I have never bought Melissa, but I have been gifted it from Young Living a couple times. It is a really good one to have in your stash. And then a 5 ml of jasmine. And that all those oils combined, all of them combined are worth over $1,200. So that's incredible. And those are all like super easy to get. And we'll get into that in a minute. But then there's a whole nother tier of prizes available. And that is the year-long supplies. Oh my gosh, when do you guys love a lifetime supply of Young Living? A year-long supply of either Ninja Red or Thieves products. So this gets into the tiers. So this is ranking winners, like from a rank of like 300 to 600. People who fall within that rank will get a year supply of Ninja Red, which is valued at what, like nearly $900. It's incredible. And I don't see her on the call now, but we have people on our team who won this last time when we did the Dream 500. I think both Sherry and Wendy won a year supply of Ninja Red. And it was fantastic because Sherry used to live really close to me. And whenever I'd run out of Ninja Red, I'd be like, hey, can I just borrow one of those from your huge stash for a minute? Which was great. And then for the ranks of 600 to 1,000, you get a year supply of Thieves products, which is also incredible. So those are on the table. And then the big, like, grand prize is the dream trip to Kona, which sounds incredible. So there's 3 different tiers for that trip, which includes round trip airfare for 2 for the top 2 tiers, or for the 3rd tier, it's just for 1. So definitely work for those top tiers because you want to take a friend or a husband or a mom or sister, whatever. And then you also get like, all those like VIP perks. So of course they're gonna give you a room. They pay for everything. They pay for everything. It's a dream trip. You get to do excursions. It's incredible. You want to be there. It's Hawaii. And so just so you understand how attainable this is, I think, Tracy, was it 3 people from our team that went last time? So it's totally doable. And depending on how much effort you want to put into your business is going to determine what level of prizes you get. But if you put in any effort, you can get at least 20 points. Trust me, because this contest, this challenge runs over 6 months. You have 6 months to do this. You have from the beginning of January to the end of June. That's a long, long time. So Tracy, if you want to show what the points slide is, this is how you get the points. It's all of those basic things that if you're already sharing Young Living, you're doing anyway. And if you're new to sharing, these are the things that are going to help you build a really solid foundation for your business over the long term. So the first thing is enrolling a new customer or brand partner with a 100 PV order. That's what we do, right? We help people typically get a starter kit. And if not, you're usually helping them put together a custom order that's going to be enough different products to help them see a difference in their health and in all of their things. So that's going to be usually at least 100 PV order. So that gets you 1 point. If that order is on loyalty rewards, that's an additional 3 points. So that's really kind of like where the rubber meets the road. You want to help people see the value in loyalty rewards. And Chelsea is going to get into some more specific strategies, but I will just say it really makes a lot of sense for them too, especially because once they get that 100 PV loyalty rewards order, all you have to do is help them do a second order, and then they would get that free diffuser on their second order. So it's just kind of like a natural progression to help them do that. And then you get 5 points when you personally rank up. So if you achieve a new rank over the course of those 6 months that the challenge is running through, you get an additional 5 points, which is great. And that's amazing. And probably everyone here can do that. But what is even more powerful is helping your personally enrolled people rank up. So that's, the people that you enrolled, helping them see how they can turn around and share with their friends and family and hit star. If you can help so many people hit the rank of star in a really short period of time. So that's like, that's where you're going to get a lot of points. So that one is has a whole different strategy. So that's how we get the points. And then Tracy, if you want to go on to the next one, I want you guys to see. So those are like a bunch of different ways to get points, but here's just if you want to look at a quick snapshot of how you can get to those basic point levels to max out and get all the free oils, because I'm telling you, to get 40 points, all it takes is putting in a little bit of effort and consistency with sharing with people in whatever way you already share. Like if you already share online or you like to do in-person events, if you just keep doing that consistently for 6 months, you're going to get 40 points. And so first of all, just to get 20 points, you really only need to enroll 5 people on loyalty rewards with a 100 PV order. Now, I also want to show you how that equated to commissions that you will see on top of all of the points you're going to get for this challenge. So if you enroll 5 people, if you did that all with starter kits, that would be $375. If you did it all with just custom, like non-kit orders, that would be $250 in commission. So that's why there's a range there. 30 points, you just need to enroll 8 people. And remember, this is over 6 months. This is not enrolling 8 people in 1 month. This is like, just barely like 1.2 people per month. That's not hard. If you're consistent. And that equates to, for those 8 enrollments with 100 PV on loyalty rewards, is a commission of about $400 to $600, depending how you enroll them. And then at 40 points, that's just 10 people over 6 months. That's less than 2 people per month. Right? Yeah. And that's a commission of about $500 to $750. So you're earning commissions, awesome commissions on these people that you're helping get started. And then you're also earning points to go towards the Kona challenge. So all really attainable. And I think that, are we talking about strategies next? Chelsea's up. She's got all the goods for you guys.
Tracy, can you please go back 2 slides, I believe, to the one, two, go back one more real quick. I'm sorry. Okay, now go forward. Okay, so I love strategy. And what I kind of want everybody to sort of think about is, who are you going to bring with you? Okay, for several reasons. One, if you have a personally enrolled person that you're doing this with, you're going to get more points, because if they rank up, you're going to get points. Okay. The other thing is, whether they rank up or not, and obviously I hope everyone thrives and gets all the oils and all the trips, but running with someone who you believe in is massive for your own leadership, for your own friendship, for your own growth. So many of us are really, really close friends. And we met through Young Living. And a lot of the reason that we became close friends is at similar times we decided, I'm going to run, or I want to mentor someone, or all these different things. And there is so much joy and happiness that we all get from that. Okay. I want you guys to get the oils. I want you all to get the trip and the free stuff. Lord knows I need a year's worth of free ninja, but there's so much more. And I don't want it just for you. I want you to learn to grow as a mentor, and I want you to have the relationships that so many of us have gotten through the years. So find someone and do it with you. If you do not have a downline yet, look up and do it with someone in your upline, even if it's not your enroller. My enroller is one of my closest friends in the world, but I mean, she doesn't do business, and that's fine. That's her choice. So, strategy tips. Number 1, and if you don't have a big downline or any downline at all, I want you to kind of absorb this, because all of these tips, Young Living made these points based on effective ways for people to do the business. The most effective people in the business enroll. And if you enroll with 100 PV or more, you get in a big check. So a newer brand partner is more likely to keep going if their check is big. So they're looking, okay, 100 PV or more. Really successful people in their business consistently get people on loyalty rewards. So notice you get more points for loyalty rewards than you do for enrolling, because long-term in your business, you're going to have that. Ranking up, successful people rank up, and successful people bring someone with you. Okay. Never, ever, ever forget that in your business. You have to bring people with you. If you want a successful business, you have to have brand partners under you, not necessarily someone you enroll, but for this, it's someone you enroll. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at your downline, look at your personally enrolled, and say, okay, who can I invite to do this with me? And you can invite these people to do it with you. And then when they rank up, you get points. If they don't rank up, you have a new business builder, or you have refreshed an old business builder, or you're practicing your mentor skills, or all these other things. So, but for points reasons, because we're talking point strategy, look for who is consistently close to rank. We have a lot of people who are like 400 PV. If they're 500, they're star. And then guess what? You get 5 points. That's a lot of points, and so look at the different ranks. And also, Tracy, can you verify this really quick if I enrolled someone and they've never been on loyalty rewards, do I get 3 points if I get them on loyalty rewards? Or is it only if you enroll a new customer?
I believe if they've never been on, but let me double check.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's that. If not, I still think it's really important anyway. So go through your personally enrolled, see who's never been on loyalty rewards. Okay. This is a massive one. And a lot of it is, and I do this all the time. If I have one of the things on my checklist for my personal keeping myself accountable, is I go through and I look who's not on loyalty rewards and I check in, because if they haven't seen the value enough to spend $50 a month with Young Living, even though they're getting points back and they're getting free products and they're getting this. That's someone that is, I don't really love this terminology, but I'm still going to use it, low hanging fruit, which means they've shown an interest. They have trusted me to say, hey, you're the one I want to learn about this from. And yes, there are reasons why people need to either get off and then they'll come back later, whatever. But it's my responsibility to check in with them and say, and just, what can I help with? Do you have any health goals I can help with? Can we do a 3-month wellness check or challenge? Can I help you build an order? All these different things. So look through and see who's never been on loyalty rewards, and you can get 3 points. The other thing I think is super, super, super important with strategy is placement. Okay. And this can be crazy. And this is how most of our people got, there are 3 people in Jen and my organization that got the trip last time, and they enrolled really, really well. And then they placed to help other people rank up so that they would get the 5 points to win. So I really encourage you guys to be intentional with someone you trust about placement so that you're helping other people rank up that you've personally enrolled, but also you're helping people rank up who you trust to step into the business role so that you're not alone, so that you have backup. This business model, which part of the reason people don't like it, and it is the reason I love it, is that I can, hi, Jalen, so that I can help people. And then when I need help, they're there for me. So I can strategize and place under other people. And then when I need to take a break, they understand that, hey, I've helped you. Can you step in? When I place under people, I always message them and I say, I placed under you because I saw that you were coming to calls. I see that you're taking your business seriously. I saw you sharing and I saw that you were on loyalty rewards. That's why I placed under you. I would like to help you grow your business because I see that you're investing in yourself. So those are the type of people I think we should be placing under, but don't leave all these people just hanging around on your level 1 when you could be moving people and, getting ranks that way. I also, and I was thinking about this earlier when I was like, okay, what am I going to say tonight? Another huge thing is stay in your lane. If you thrive talking to people one-on-one, don't watch somebody else who and worry about what they're doing. You can get inspiration from other people, but where you feel like you're going to show up and be successful, that's where you need to be. So like I personally am very, very good one-on-one, and I'm really good in person, but I'm not as great on the Insta. That's great. Like I know, like I'm still gonna pepper in like Instagram stuff, but I'm not putting all my enrollment baskets on Instagram because I have to be realistic. If I want however many points it's going to take me to get a year's worth in India, that's not gonna, I have to humble myself to say, hey, I wish I was a superstar here, but I'm not. But where do I get my best interaction? So maybe kind of looking and understand, try all the things. I am team try all the things and see what works, because you never know where you're going to be successful. I'm really good at in-person classes and vendor events and enrolling people I know in real life. But kind of figure out where are you going to show up? If are you going to plan these classes and then cancel for like last minute because you're super nervous, but you might show up every day and do a really good bomb thing on Instagram? Or are you gonna enroll the whole room in person and not show your face on Instagram? So like figure out what works for you and what's going to give you results. Okay, can you click forward like to the strategy stuff? Okay, so these are the slides we have for strategy, and a lot of it is things we sort of talked about. Narrow down your niche, simplify. You guys simplify. Wish lists are very, very simple. And so when you're talking about something on your stories, make a wish list. Like we said before, try to make them 100 PV. So just so that when people click, you can you'll be able to get those points and stuff. Be consistent in whatever is so good for you. I enroll really well in person, like I said, so I'm planning classes. I already reached out to Jen. I was like, hey, guess what? We're doing a class in your house in a little bit. Yay. Because like, I like doing in-person stuff with people I care about. I think it's fun. And, I've already talked to my friends and my neighbors about, hey, let's do this class. Simplify. Okay. Get stuff on the calendar that is going to work for you. If you know you have every other Sunday, figure out when you can have people over. Simplify. Also, don't overcomplicate it. Think about your little, and spiel is an ugly word, but I'm going to say it. I've had my girls, especially if you've done a mentor call with me, I've done it over and over and over. Work on your lingo until it feels authentic to you and doesn't feel salesy and you feel confident saying it. If we don't practice, like it's saying, being consistent, if we don't practice talking about loyalty rewards, we're going to feel gross if we talk about loyalty rewards. If we don't simplify the sign up process, we're going to feel gross when we ask people to sign up. I can talk through loyalty and sign up like this because I've done it 100 times. I've also, from the beginning, been like, that felt disgusting. I hated that. And I edited what I said until I felt like it's authentically me. So it says you're going to want to count this as your first loyalty reward, so you get $20 back in the future. Simple. Okay. That's really, really clean. If you're trying to bring on brand partners, one of the things I always say is to customers, hey, let's get you an affiliate link. People like affiliate links. They don't like, not necessarily, some people don't like direct sales, but they're okay with an affiliate link. So simplify your language kind of all across the board. But I think maybe the most important thing is be consistent. Pay attention to what the points do. Pay attention to how you're getting the points and go after them one by one. Okay. Whether, maybe on Wednesdays, you'll look through and make a list of 3 people you can reach out to that have never been on loyalty rewards. And over the week, you talk to those people and you spend your work time helping them plan their loyalty rewards. And then on Thursdays, you can go through your prospect list, people you've talked to about it, but haven't enrolled, check in with them. So just breaking down your time by points is so clean and so easy. But also, when this is over and you have all your free oils, keep going, because Young Living used strategy for us to rank up and for us to be successful. And they picked all of the different things that we need to be successful. And they said, you get points for that, you get points for that, you get points for that. So for all of eternity, this is a clean guide on what do I need to do for my business? I need to enroll. I need to get people in loyalty rewards. I need to rank up, and I need to bring people with me. So that's my strategy. And don't forget so placements, follow the points, and pay attention to how you're spending your time. When you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I have a half an hour to work my business, look at the points, figure out what actions do I need to take from the points to move forward. And we'll all help you with placement when you enroll.
So one quick thing about placements that I didn't realize, you guys, until literally looking at this slide deck, is that's different from Dream 500 is back then you could place under anyone. Everyone was a distributor. Now we have customers and brand partners. So the potential to get as many points as we could back then is less. And I think that means that there's going to be a lot more strategy around the entire thing of placements. And something that we talked about on our smaller team call the other day is back then there was a lot of bloggers, influencers, YouTubers doing Young Living, and they're gone now. And so if you're sitting there thinking like, oh, maybe I'll get the oils, you guys, you need to dream bigger than that. And like, there's just so much potential. So I wanted to point that out because that was something I noticed literally just looking at this slide deck of like, we're only placing under brand partners. So
it's also get comfortable. And Jen, I'm really glad you pointed that out. get comfortable with having the conversation with customers about becoming brand partners. Because like Jen just pointed out, it's limited. And so let's say, like I said earlier in the chat, if you missed it, I said something that I'm doing is if I have if a customer enrolls, I'm offering to buy their brand partner kit for them. Okay. So they can take a risk without losing the $15 plus shipping of sharing their link, because if they get any bites, their brand partner kit's covered. But I have to be comfortable enough to have the conversation to say, here's the difference between customer and brand partner. Let's get you an affiliate link. This is what all this means. And if you have someone in your organization that you want to build under, or you feel comfortable under, or you think would be really, really good, you got to have that conversation, or they may never know. And then you can't build under them, and, et cetera, et cetera. So thank you for pointing that out, Jen, because I think that's a pretty big point. Also, as brand partners, when you're encouraging someone to do this with you, go through the cash. Because I'm going to be totally honest, when I first started, I didn't care. I didn't care about the money. I was 25 or something. How old am I now? 27. And thought I was super wealthy, and I was definitely not, but I had no expenses. And, my first checks were coming in, and they really caught my attention. But the way that I enrolled and placed at that point, I was excited to be making more money, but I wanted my oils paid for. That's what I really wanted. So remember that is I know, to be able to say, hey, if you enroll one person this month, you will be able to have $75 on your loyalty rewards. Because if you get a kit, someone orders a kit, you're going to get $75. So your loyalty rewards will be free up to $75. Or if you customize a kit for someone and they order whatever, you're going to get $50. That covers a 50 PV loyalty rewards. And so many of us, at least 5 people on this call, grew their business, found brand partners just by saying, let's get your stuff covered. So if you have a customer that is on loyalty rewards, you can reach out to them and say, hey, just so you know, I'm offering to customers, if they, use their affiliate link and get a hit, I will buy their brand partner kit for them. And then what's the worst that can happen? They could say, no, thanks, I don't want that. But if they say, well, what exactly does that mean? Then you open this whole conversation of, okay, well, it's $75 per starter kit. It's, blah, blah, blah. And they see this income potential is massive. So, $75 per starter kit is something around 3.5 hours of minimum it's 10 hours of minimum wage. So that's a lot of money. So make sure, as part of your strategy, you understand how much you get paid. And when you're talking to people and saying, let's get you 20 points, go back to that money slide and say, that means, I'm making up a number, $400 in your pocket. Don't say that, because I don't remember what the real number is. But then they'll understand, okay, well, I can get $600 worth of free oils. Again, I made that number up, but I think it sounds right. $600 worth of oils and $400 cash. That's massive. So in your description, be able to say, this is what you're going to get. With the points, you get this much cash on average, you get blah, blah, blah. Because some people might not care about the oils. I'm so very red. I need to win the prize. That's the end of that. But you don't know what enthralls people. Is it money? Is it gifts? Is it things like that? So, okay, I'm done now. I'm sorry. I talk too much. I always talk too much.
Is it my turn? Okay. Chelsea, I don't think you talked too much. I think that was perfect. And I feel like this is the kind of situation where things just need to be really well delivered. And I feel like you did that. Okay. So what's next, you guys? You're probably like, okay, great. How are we going to do this? So when we were all talking, we were like, you know what, as a team, I think we have all done a really good job of creating resources. And I think, especially when you're first getting started, it's kind of difficult to know, how do I utilize these resources and how do I make them work for my business? how do I make them work for a challenge like this? So what we kind of decided in our way of trying to help you guys, rather than just continue to create more resources and have more calls, we want to create some accountability for you guys. And the way that we're going to do that is by pods. So we want them to be pretty small. We're thinking like 5 to 7 people max. And you guys are going to have mentors, and that your mentors are going to be us. And we're not sure like how many mentors per group yet. It just really depends on how many of you guys want this type of accountability. So what those are going to look like is it's going to be a Facebook chat. And I know the last thing people want is another chat, but I will tell you, when you are doing a challenge like this, it is so encouraging to have people in the same group with you, working towards the same thing, bouncing ideas off of each other, telling you, hey, I did this vendor event this weekend. It was so good. This is what I did. I got this many signups. That encourages you to maybe go and do something like that too. So we want these groups to be somewhere where you guys can come together, have accountability, have mentorship, have, you know, opportunities to leverage the resources that we already have for you. But the part that we're really excited about is, you know, the people that are going to be in the group, they're going to stay the same, but your mentor is not going to stay the same. We're what, 6 months. So really it's like more like 5 months of groups, but the mentor is going to change every single month. So let's say Tracy and I have the same group. The next week or the next month, we're going to be working with a different group of people. And the reason we wanted to do that is exactly what everyone else was saying on here. Whereas you might grow from vendor events. I might grow online. Chelsea might grow one-on-one. We want you guys to get a little bit of all of that so that you can figure out what is your way of doing really well, and to also encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, right? So we are really excited about this. We did not want to do weekly calls because it's a lot, you know, and you still want to be able to have these one-on-one conversations with people. We still want you to be able to show up to the education calls and get that kind of support in your business. But we're going to do it every 2 weeks. I think we decided on Sunday nights. Is that right? So Sunday nights starting next week. And I just looked at my calendar, you guys, and that's only 12 calls between now and the end of this competition. That's really not that much. We're going to try and keep them 30 minutes to an hour. It kind of just depends. And I don't think that we've totally worked out what those calls are going to look like yet, whether it's going to be a new theme every week, or if it's going to be kind of like roundtable, we're all kind of chatting together, since your pod is going to stay the same, I think is what we decided. But we're really excited about this, you guys. I think it's going to be such a wonderful opportunity. I know that when I was doing Summer Hustle, I loved having that group chat. And it was just all of the people running for the position to win Ashley Diette's winning spot. And so it was like this smaller group of people, and it was just very, very encouraging. So we have that planned for you guys. We're really excited. I think we'll do a post in Gather and Dwell to get an idea of who wants to do it. And then we'll work together to get you guys into some pods and assign mentors. So you will at least have one. You might have two. It kind of just depends on how the numbers work out, but we're really set on only having like 5 to 7 people. One, it creates more of an intimate conversation that's going to be happening. But the other part is when you guys get into like these big group chats, it's kind of easy to like fade into the background and just like lurk and read other things. We want your absence to be noticed because you have value to add to the group. And I think in smaller groups, it's easier to feel comfortable adding the value that you have, whether you are just starting this business, maybe you have a corporate background, which I think lends very well to network marketing, or you're a stay-at-home mom and you are literally running a household, which also lends really well to network marketing. So we want you guys to feel confident and excited and focused. That's the whole thing. That's why we're doing it every 2 weeks, because it's really easy to like lose track. And I will be the first to tell you guys this. When I was running for Summer Hustle, I was like, la, 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 like, okay, whatever. And then in the second month, I was like, oh, I got points. Like I could win this if I put some effort in, if I like actually focused. So it's possible, you guys. It is absolutely possible. But we're going to help you focus. We're going to help you stay consistent, and we're going to help you utilize the resources for you guys to get the most points possible. Does that sound good to you guys? Are you excited about that? If you have feedback on a way to make it amazing, please let us know. We're all ears. But we're really excited. We're really excited to support you, see what you guys are doing, and to kind of see what strategies you have for your business.
That was so good. Oh my gosh. Who else is pumped? Who else is pumped to be doing this? Aren't you all? I just love the whole challenge. I love coming together and learning from each other. Just the idea of doing these smaller group accountability pods is going to be huge. I cannot even tell you, you guys, I've been doing this business for 9 years, not quite 10. I think next year will be my 10th year. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but I'm just telling you, people I've done many challenges, many of these, right? I'm still very close with the people I've done these accountability pods with. There's just like this amazing closeness that you have because you're running together. And it's like, okay, I'll help you, you help me, let's teach a class together, let's link arms, let's do it all. So it really is a fantastic way to be able to run towards your goals of what this looks like for you and also help other people at the same time. And it's like you don't even realize you're doing it, but as you're cheering and encouraging, you're helping to mentor. And those are great skills to develop as a leader because you'll be doing that with your teams too. So super excited. Please take that challenge. Please do that, like be a part of that accountability. Even if you're thinking, I'm a little shy, I don't know, you can do it. We've had everybody from all walks of life, all different personalities, introverts, extroverts, everybody doing it. So really excited about it. We're going to share more details in Gather and Dwell. But just wanted to say thank you, ladies, for the presentation tonight. Loved the PowerPoint. I'm a huge PowerPoint fan because I'm very visual. So thank you very much, Stacey, for pulling that together. But we'll be posting the replay in just a little bit. And we can even share the presentation slides too, because again, if you're a visual learner, that might really help. I especially love that slide of how much you're getting paid and the points you're earning or the prizes that you're earning. I mean, again, 20 points, it came to the equivalent of like, I don't know, $1,200 of money you earn and prizes you win, like kind of all together. So huge, huge numbers there. All right, you guys, thanks so much. You can all do this. We can all earn prizes, right, for this challenge. It is for everyone. That's right. We want to all go to Kona together. All right. We might need somebody who's much better at this than I am personally about a dream board, right? A vision board, put like pictures of Kona on there, like put maybe like you're wearing a hula skirt. I don't know, but you got to make this happen. So thanks everybody for being on the call tonight. Thanks ladies for co-hosting. You're amazing. And we're going to get started next Sunday. Mark it on your calendar. All right. Bye guys.